Hello, I'm Luke Ford from lukeford.net, and one of the people I interviewed for my book on yesterday's news tomorrow inside American Jewish journalism was Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, who's not a journalist, but he's certainly been interviewed and profiled more than almost any rabbi in the world. And it's easy to make fun of Shmuley because he's Shmuley. The name Shmuley is just so friendly and approachable, and he writes so many books. I mean, I think this man has almost 30 books out there, and he's like the public face of Orthodox Judaism. He also had a TV show called Shalom in the Home, where he'd go to various homes and teach people to get along better. And, he's so ubiquitous. It's easy to try to make fun of him. He once said, Michael Jackson has taught me to be a better father. He used to be friends with Michael Jackson. And but the guy really does quality work. I mean, I find his books and his columns inspiring and thought-provoking, and he's a great speaker. Absolutely holds your attention. Very funny, and just a heck of a nice guy. And I interviewed him in August 2004. What do you love and hate about interacting with journalists? And he says, the love part is the privilege of bringing your message to a wider audience. The hate part is when it's a tabloid story or you just don't feel you're treated fairly by a journalist. And he says that's happened very, very seldom. He says that the quality of American Jewish journalism is very good. He thinks it's honorable and it's not tabloid. It focuses on issues. I don't see them muckraking or creating artificial disputes within the community. Some of the Jewish publications are well respected outside of the community. And the whole time I'm interviewing him, he's trying to look after his kids. He's a very, very businessman, very, very busy man. And I've met Rabbi Boteach many different times when he was interviewed on Susan Block's show. And I asked him, do you feel that by writing such books about marriage and intimate issues and by putting yourself out there as a public figure, do you feel that what you could do to the sacred private part of your life? And he says, I don't believe in living in fear of anything. My next book is called Face Your Fears. It's about living courageously. I'm proud of my books on marriage and relationships, and if I can strengthen people's marriage, I'll endeavor to do so. I asked him if there's any aspects of the American Jewish experience that have received inadequate journalistic coverage. He says, the real story is assimilation. Why is it that so many Jews don't find the tradition compelling? What alternatives they're finding and how best to engage the next generation of Jews. So Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, he's the real deal. He's not just some big phony out there getting a lot of media attention. He believes in what he's doing. He's affected a lot of people's lives, and he's affected my life. And I was moved by many of his books. One in particular I'm thinking of now is How to Be a Hero in the Modern World. And Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, I have a long interview with him on my website, lukeford.net.